Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
And hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Movie Pit Podcast. I am your host, Christian Renteria, and today I am talking about a movie that I very like very much, and I wanted to give it its own episode for two reasons. One, it is one of the very few movies this year that I have seen more than once. It is also a movie that I got to see extra early, and I have been just waiting to talk about this movie and for a while. So I posted this, though, on the socials when I first watched it. This was back all the way in April, and it's a movie that has been talked about a lot online, and I saw it here, like I mentioned, in April at Beyond Fest here in Chicago, and it is the general feeling that I had back then. I've since seen it again, and it is a general feeling that everybody has. We're talking about The Furious, and I posted it on the socials, and I just want to repeat what I said on the socials when I first saw it, and really how I still feel about it. Holy fucking shit. This movie is awesome. At that point, I'll just rewind back a little bit. At that point in April, I heard nothing but positive things about The Furious. Since it premiered at the film festivals, I heard it was the best action movie in years. It was the best action movie since The Raid. The fight scenes are insane. You name it. Anything action-wise, action-related, martial arts related, everyone was saying this is the movie you have to watch. So the hype levels were extremely high. And you guys know me by now. I keep those hype levels in check when I walk into a theater. But this is really my only real exception. When a martial arts movie, an action movie, especially one that gets premiered at the film festivals, gets a lot of love and hype early on, it's really hard for me to keep those feelings in check. Especially if I'm in a room filled with other martial arts nerds that have heard the same thing. And on top of that, it was also who was involved in the movie. Directing wise, you have Kenji, I'm going to mispronounce some of these names and I completely apologize. You have Kenji Tananaki, I think, I don't think that's how you pronounce his last name. And I've heard his name too. And I've been watching interviews left and right and they've been saying his name and I just can't remember. But he directed Enter the Fat Dragon, which admittedly is the only movie of his that I've seen that he's directed. He has directed other movies, but that's the only one that I've seen him direct. But he has also done a lot of action choreography and action direction for a bunch of movies that I wholeheartedly love and enjoy. And a lot of them, coincidentally, have Donnie Yen in them. And he's actually worked with Donnie Yen quite a bit. But recently, he has done action choreography, action direction-wise. The Rurouni Kenshin movies, and I think that's how you pronounce them, which are still on my watch list. I do want to watch this because I heard they're very good. But he also did Twilight of the Warriors Walled In last year, which was one of the best action movies that came out last year. The action direction for The Furious here is also done by a heavy hitter in Konosuke Sonomura, who has been doing this for a while, but recently has gotten a lot of love and recognition for his work in the Baby Assassin movies and for Ghost Killer, which actually is led by one of the co-leads of Baby Assassins. And again, he actually directed that movie himself as well. And Sonomura has a very distinct style. It is very unique. Once you see it, you will always know that it was him doing the action, direction, choreography, whatever, label they end up putting on it. That's behind the camera. In front of the camera, first and foremost, we have our lead, Miao Zhe. I think that's how you pronounce. I always mispronounce his last name. Always. Doesn't matter how many times I hear it. I always mispronounce it. But he stars in the Fight Against Evil movies. I've seen the first two so far. I know the third one is out. Haven't been able to watch that yet. He's also in the Eye for an Eye movies on Prime Video. But everyone has really been talking about his very early days when he starred alongside Jet Li in My Father is a Hero. And he was very young in that movie. But you can clearly see that he was very good. But we also have our co-lead in here, Joel Towsum, of course, from the first Raid movie, Fast and Furious 6. The TV series Warrior. He plays Sub-Zero in the new Mortal Kombat movies, and he was also in The Night Comes For Us, which I don't think is talked about enough, and I dare I say was the action movie that I think really should have been the movie where we would have said this is the next Raid movie. I feel like we should have gotten another one by now, because it's just really good. It's on Netflix if you want to go watch it. It stars Talzum. He's actually the lead in there. You also have Iko Uwais from the Raid movies in there as well. It's very, very good. If you're an action fan and you're not seeing The Night Comes For Us, highly recommend it. Anyway, moving on. Also in front of the camera, Brian Lee. He is an up-and-comer on the screen. Behind the camera, he's been doing it for a while. He's been doing stunts, choreography. He's been doing a lot of it for movies like Shang-Chi and Everything Everywhere All at Once. He was also on screen for that one. He plays one of the security guards in the beginning of the movie, or pretty much throughout the whole movie. He's one of the main security guards in there. He's also in Into the Badlands, and recently he was in the movie Bangkok Dog. He plays, I don't think he's the lead in that movie. I think he plays one of the bad guys, or at least one of the supporting roles. But that's on Prime Video if you want to go check that out as well. You have Joey Awanaga, who was in the last season of Alice in Borderlands. He plays the brother in there, if you know what I'm talking about. He's also worked with Sonomura and Tanigaki in the past as well. He plays one of the villains in the movie. Another one of the villains is the always reliable Yayan Ruhian. He plays Mad Dog in the Raid movies. He was also in the Raid 2 as a different character. John Wick Chapter 3, Boy Kills World, Rira, which was a movie that I totally forgot about and was reminded of a couple weeks ago, that he also plays the villain in that movie. But anytime you see him, you know it's going to be, you know you're going to get a good fight scene. That's just wholeheartedly what is going to happen. And I do want to point out that we do get a very small, very, very small role of Yija Yayan. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She was in Chocolate, Raging Phoenix. She had also a small role in Triple Threat. Very small role in this movie. She was, proclaimed like the female Tony Jaa, but she has very, very, like I said, very small role in this movie, but very, very damn good. The Furious just is a balls to the wall. Let's make the person watching this hoot and holler while watching, because let me tell you, everyone there at that theater was having the time of their life at the Beyond screening, Beyond Fest screening. Everyone was having the time of their life. I forgot what it was like to watch action movies at a film festival, because one, I haven't been to one in quite some time, especially one like this, where it's, very genre heavy instead of like very, dramas and stuff like that. But it's one of the only times where I very much fully embrace people cheering like crazy. And when people are fighting or when someone gets destroyed on screen, everyone is just hooting and hollering. And there's plenty of that in this movie. If you're not in awe with some of the action here, even if you're not that really big of a, martial arts, movie fan, I don't know what you want, because especially that big final fight scene, holy shit. Like, I didn't know people can move that fast. or like that in general. Like, that is, I thought I read somewhere that the final scene took like a third of filming, of the filming schedule, which I could be wrong, but I could believe it, because that final fight scene is so intricate, and it's hard to explain without, kind of giving it away. And you kind of see it a little bit in the trailers, but they hid that final fight, at least here in the American trailers. I think I saw like a foreign trailer where they give a little bit of the fight away. But that final fight is really, really good. Like, they are moving good. It just needs to be said. And kudos to everybody in that scene that is involved, because you can tell they had just so much trust in each other, because there's just a lot of movement in that final fight. And it's really, really good. So story-wise, just in case some of you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because there hasn't really been a lot of online. This thing is getting promoted like crazy. I don't know, maybe just because of my algorithm, but online, this movie is getting a lot of buzz and a lot of promotion online. And theater-wise, I don't think that much. But story-wise, for those that don't know about The Furious, we have our main character, Wang. He is a mute handyman with a mysterious past whose daughter gets kidnapped. He eventually teams up with another character, Navin, who is searching for his reporter wife, who has also disappeared. And the two fight their way through everyone standing in their way to find the ones they love and take down a ruthless gang behind the kidnappings. I know I'm glazing this movie like crazy. So I will say my only one misstep that I have about the movie, my only one, and the only one that really came to mind, the both times that I've watched it, is you can tell that they dubbed over and re-recorded the lines of the supporting characters, mainly the cop characters, because this movie is filled with, it's a multinational cast and crew. You have Chinese, you have Japanese, you have Korean, you have Indonesian, you have Thailand actors in here, and again, it's mainly the cops that you can tell were like voiced over or dubbed in English, mind you. But after that fact, that's really it. I don't really have any problems with the movie. I think the fate, if I had to choose something else, I think the fate of one of the characters could have been more, considering what they do and what they have done. But again, that's just me. I really like The Furious. I mean, downright made me loved it. I can't wait to watch it again. Like I mentioned, I've seen this twice now. I saw it at Beyond Fest. I saw it at its, now upon its release, and I want to watch it again. I really do. I implore all of you, again, who maybe not, who are martial arts fans and action fans in general, definitely go watch this movie. Definitely, please go watch this movie, especially in theaters. But if not, if you're just kind of someone on the line who's like, man, maybe I just enjoy, a good fight scene here and there, you are going to enjoy this. I absolutely guarantee you will enjoy this. So yeah, that is I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's really good. It's a really good movie. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. Definitely. So I heavily implore you to go watch this again for, I don't know, the umpteenth time now that I've said it. But thank you guys so much. This is a short, quick review of The Furious. It's very, very good. Go watch it. If you're an action fan, go watch it. Showtimes might be a little weird. I know in my area, showtimes, there's some theaters are only playing it like once or twice, sometimes maybe 3 times, but all of them are very inconvenient. But I took the time to go watch this again because I wanted to, because it's really, really good. So go watch The Furious. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. Make sure to check out all the links down below in the show notes and description area. And as always, be good people. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. It's summer, so be safe out there. It's starting to get hot and humid and muggy, especially here in Chicago. But thank you guys so much for listening to the episode. And as always, go watch some movies.
Whoop whoop! Yeah! Give it up! Movies!